You didn't just survive what they did to you. You snapped back stronger. You became more resilient, grittier, grimier, tougher, more strategic, wiser. For a long time, you had the closest people to you who should have protected you, who should have loved you, who should have helped you on your journey. Those are the same people that attempted to destroy you. You kept saying to yourself, because the world that we live in could be really cruel. The world that we live in could be crazy. And you probably saying to yourself, this is crazy. Why is it that the people that are closest to me, that should be helping me, teaching me, giving me the game, why are these the same people trying to destroy me? It's never the people that's closest, that's further away from you. It's the people that's closest to you that's trying to destroy you. Because they know you. A lot of these people, the reason why you're a target is because you're a threat. You threaten their position. You represent secret competition. And a lot of these people feel like you're in their way. They have to destroy you in order for them to get the position. The world that we live in operates off of secret competition, right? So you were attacked. A lot of y'all had your name dragged through the mud. People closest to you, lying on you, trying to humiliate your name, going around on a smear campaign, trying to tell people not to trust you, that something wrong with you, you're crazy, right? Not to support you. You know what I'm saying? You have relationships that you were building, and you wonder why certain things, certain situations, relationships started to fade away. That's because your name was being dragged through the mud, and it's only after a period of time before the word comes back to you. And then you realize, like, damn, that's what's been going on. That's the weird energy that I've been picking up on. When you're a target, when you're a threat, when you're secret competition to people that you thought were family, friends, even some of y'all, your co-workers, when you come to this realization, you have no choice but to sit in the fire. You have no choice but to sit in it, because now you can't really wiggle yourself out of it because you already in it. They put you in the fire. So you had no choice but to sit there in the flames. And most people would have broke what you went through. Most people would have folded completely. And everybody everybody's turning back on you. They give up on you, and that's a trick. It's a strategy to isolate you and make it seem like they gave up on you so that you'll start to doubt yourself and give up on yourself. They put you on fire. And they did this on purpose because we live in a world where nobody wants to see you do better than them. So the minute you started to empower yourself and tell yourself that you deserve better, you want to level up, you start loving yourself, you start taking care of yourself, you start building who you really are, and who you really are so happens to be an identity outside of the one that they have of you. So now when you start to elevate and surpass the limitations that these people had of you, a lot of times people have a certain perception of you, of who you are, what you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, how much money they think you should be making, the level they assume or want you to be on so that they can feel better about themselves. But you rose above that level. You started to rise above that level. And they ain't like that because your rise didn't allow them to feel superior to you anymore. A lot of these people, they had an idea of you. They crafted an identity of you in their mind that they were comfortable with, just as long as you were down there and they were up there, so to speak, right? But when you evolve and you grow past what people expected you to be, that's when you got the attacks. You didn't get attacked because you weren't doing anything. People that aren't doing anything, making no progress in their life, have no goals, don't have any ambition, they're never attacked. They're left alone. They're not even on the radar. You get on people's radar. You become competition when you go out in the world and you try to take up space or take your space, take your place. But folks didn't like that, man. because they feel like you're in the way. You being successful in their mind, they think they're losing. And so that's why you experience all these attacks for a certain period of time. The humiliation rituals, your name being circled around off of lies, based off of lies, mind you. And this is the toughest thing to deal with, because when you know your heart is pure, when you know your heart is genuine, right? And you moving with good intentions, and somebody just outright curates and builds up a lie to make it seem like you're other than what you say you are or who you actually are, create allegations to completely destroy your reputation, because a lot of times the lie, it's not a regular lie. It's not a misjudgment or it's not misinformation. It's something designed to completely taint and smear your reputation, to make people go, oh no, I'm not messing with that person. It's a violation of your reputation. By going around spreading lies, they intended to violate you, violate your name, so that nobody will want to be around you. Nobody will want to deal with you, right? And that's a difficult thing to deal with, because it affects you emotionally, mentally, socially. It can affect your pockets, your finances, right? But you sat in it, and you sat with God, and you figured out what was going on. Some of y'all are so deep, right? I be getting deep with it to where I can literally pick up on what's going on, even though I don't know the exact words, what exactly is being said, but you can pick up on the energy and know that something is not wrong with the environment. And you sat in that. But you chose to say, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to keep going. I don't even care. I'm going to follow the vision God has for me. And you kept building yourself. And while they were talking and mocking and laughing and humiliating and trying to go around and taint your name, because they don't want people to think highly of you, because people did. People do respect your name. People do value you and your work that you do out there. But they ain't like that, because they thought that was their position to take the spotlight. And you just kept focusing on yourself, building yourself up. And you became everything they said you couldn't be, despite the isolation, despite the mistreatment, the humiliation rituals, the lying on your name. You still overcame it all. And they looking at you like they looking at you with their jaws dropped. They're looking at you and they're trying to figure out, how are you they know you by yourself. How the hell did you overcome everything we did to intentionally destroy you? Because you built different. When you walk with God and you grounded in God, God got your back. You backed by God. When you know who you are and you walking with the divine Father, you understand, the supreme being, there's nothing nobody can do that can break you. As long as you walking with God, He gonna take care of you. He gonna be backing you. You got backup. These people don't realize is no matter how many of them come up against you, the force and the power that's backing you is too strong to where there's nothing that can happen to you, man. And that's what they don't understand. And so a lot of these things they did to you, these people are so damn cruel, and how they mistreated you, man. Some of these people were closest to you, they betrayed you. A lot of people that were closest to you were the ones going around lying on you, mocking you, laughing at your shortcomings, saying that you won't go, you're not going to make it, you're not going to amount to anything, just talking down on you. But in their time of need, you helped them. In their time of need, you supported them. The betrayal be crazy, right? But because you're too strong and you're backed by a God that allows you to overcome anything this world throws at you, it backfires. And now they're shocked. They're confused. They're looking at you crazy because they're trying to understand, how the hell did you overcome all the hell that we put on you and came out stronger, sharper, shining, wealthier, looking better than ever before? Your confidence is on the thousands. The way people treated you may have affected you in different ways. You understand me? It might have brought you down, but what they did to you built the fire in you, and they ended up really building you up and make you even stronger. So now they don't know what to do but to leave you alone. They said, don't talk about that person no more. They delete in group chats they had of you. You understand me? They used to try to even go as far as to do spell work and witchcraft. They getting rid of all that stuff they had around them, right? Because you cannot continue to attack someone, and send negative energy towards a direction and not get anything back in return, especially when the person that you're attacking isn't being destroyed and is still alive, they're still well. That's good. That energy is going to resurface itself. It's going to come back to sender. You're too strong, man, and you're even stronger than you thought. Even you look back at the situation. It's like, yo, you can't even, sometimes you can't even put the steps together. Yo, how the hell did I overcome all of that? How did I even manage to do that? You blowing yourself away because you're even stronger than you thought. And now you're doing better than ever before. You're shining more than ever before. Everything in your life is just going up and it's skyrocketing. Why? Because a lot of these phases that we end up going through in life where we get betrayed and attacked and nonstop, people trying to destroy everything in your life, that part is really just a test. It's a test, and it's really designed to make you stronger, to test you to see if you're really ready to live on this level that you say you want to live on, to have the things you say you want to have, to live out your dream, because you have to be able to handle things that come with it. So before you get to that destination, life or God will allow all type of crazy stuff to come in your life to see if you can handle it. Because if you can't handle it, then you really wouldn't be able to handle the things that you say you want, what you desire. A lot of y'all strong as hell, man. And you're getting everything that you really deserve. And a lot of people that did you dirty, betrayed you, the gossip, the smear, drag your name through the mud. It's not going good for them. And I can say that from personal experience. It's not going good for the people that thought that they could try to, cunningly and sneakily go around and try to ruin your life, lie, smear campaign, all this stuff. They thought they could get away with it. They thought they were smarter than you, but you knew. You saw them. You saw their actions. You saw the side eyes, and you felt the energies. And it's not going good for them at all, man. You're too strong, and everything they sent your way, it made you stronger, but it also backfired. And now you got nothing but gifts coming your way. A lot of y'all experiencing a lot of positive transformation. Your transformation is powerful right now. What you're receiving, what you're getting, just how you're elevating in every part of your life, how you shining. That's because you've passed the storm. Life comes in storms. You pass through the storm. And now after that storm is sunshine. And you're never going back, and you should never go back to people that tried to destroy you. And the reason why they were so bold in trying to destroy you is because they thought it would work. Because they knew if somebody sent all that negative energy and attacks and sabotage their way, they would be destroyed. So they assumed you wouldn't be able to handle it, especially when you've been isolated. They were so confident and cocky and arrogant that this was going to work because they thought they had you figured out. They thought they knew your limitation. So when they push you to your limit, they assume you will break, fold, and crumble. But they don't know you. You're built different. You're layered. You have depth. You're deeper, and you're a lot stronger than what you look like. They saw your light, but they ain't experienced your darkness. And that's the dangerous part about you. You got darkness too. And your darkness is even making these people tremble because they realize if they're able to overcome that, what if they turn around and do the same thing to us? But a lot of y'all don't even need to worry about that. You'll let everything else in the universe take care of them. You got business to take care of. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. Peace.